Let's start off with a question. What number, this symbol means number. Whenever you see that, just read number in your head. What number, when multiplied by itself, gives 9? Let's try out some values. 1 times 1 is equals to 1. That's not 9. Let's try the next largest number. 2 times 2 is 4, which is not 9. Let's try the next largest number. So we found out that 3 times 3 is equals to 9. This question was asking, what number, when multiplied by itself, gives 9? 3 multiplied by itself equals 9. The answer we're looking for is 3. Let's ask another question now. What number, when multiplied by itself, gives 16? So we've already calculated all these. Let's continue, because 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 equals 16. This is the result we wanted. The question asks, what number when multiplied by itself gives 16? 4 multiplied by itself equals 16. Answer, 4. Instead of me writing this over and over and over and writing this huge sentence out, let's invent some kind of symbol which says the exact same thing, which is saying, so whenever you see that symbol, it conveys the exact same question. Let's call this symbol the square root, which will look like this. Now in this one, it said, what number when multiplied by itself gives 16? This question is the same thing as this. So this is saying, what number when multiplied by itself gives 16? And we found out that was 4. Instead of me writing this whole thing, this says the exact same thing as that. This says, what number when multiplied by itself gives 16? This symbol says, what number when multiplied by itself gives, and the number inside is 16. That number is 4. Let's do another one. What number when multiplied by itself gives 9? 3 times 3 is 9. So that number is 3. Again, let's read this one more time. This is how you have to be reading it in your head when you look at it. When you look at this on like, say, a quiz, in a textbook, this is asking what number, when multiplied by itself, gives 9. That would be 3. Now, some terminology you might hear as well is the square root of 9 is 3. That's the same thing of what I'm asking before. But now we're changing the way we're saying it. So the square root, it saves a lot of words too. The sentence isn't like 2 or 3 sentences long. It's only one quick sentence. One quick sentence. The square root of 9 is 3. The square root of 16 is 4. Let's do one more example. I'll say it both ways. The original way I asked in the beginning of the video, and the simpler way which mathematicians will usually say. What number, so we're looking for a number, what number when multiplied by itself gives 4? That number is 2, because 2 times 2 is 4. Let's read it, let's say it how a mathematician would say it. The square root of 4 is 2. So the first way to say it and the second way of saying it are the exact same. Whichever is more comfortable for you, you can use that way. Or you can even come up with your own way. But that's what a square root is saying. It's saying what number, when multiplied by itself, gives you that number underneath the square root symbol.